Could you imagine as a contractor having $100,000, $200,000 worth of work and materials into a project only to wake up one morning and get a call saying there was a fire at the job site and all your work is destroyed and gone? This is exactly why, as a contractor, you should really consider buying an installation floater coverage. Hey guys, Mike Salas here. I have 13 years of experience as an insurance agent helping businesses buy insurance better. And that's what our goal is with this channel, is to help you buy insurance better and to win the business insurance game. Do us a huge favor. If you like our content and you enjoy it, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. Let's get into this. To put it simply, an installation floater is a type of insurance that's designed to protect your materials and possibly your labor that's been installed at a job site or is sitting there at a job site, but you have not been paid for on it yet. So you have material that you buy, it's sitting there at a site waiting to be installed, it's stolen, or a fire occurs. That's where an installation floater would step in. Or you even have the product installed into a building like I shared in the intro, and a fire occurs and you haven't been paid on that material yet. You are still fiscally responsible for that as the contractor. That's what the installation floater is designed to cover you for. All right, so what exactly does an installation floater cover you for in terms of some different scenarios? Scenario one is just materials in transit, right? This is why the installation floater is actually usually added to the inland marine policy, which I shared in another video. Go watch Inland Marine 101 if you want to learn more about what an inland marine policy is. But an installation floater is just an add-on to that. And so it's going to cover your materials in transit. So obviously, if you're a contractor, you're buying materials, you're taking them to and from job sites, a typical property policy is not going to cover that. That's just going to cover property well at your location. But the installation floater is going to cover that material well in transit. It's also going to cover on-site damage. So of course, you leave the material at a job site. Chances are your jobs are taking weeks, months, maybe years. You have material that is going to be staying there. The installation floater covers that material while it's sitting there at the job site. So if you're a plumber and you have piping, that's going to be covered. Or you have a big HVAC unit that's there, that's going to be covered. All right, and then it also covers you during the installation process. As that material's been installed, if you have not been paid on it yet, and a fire occurs or a theft occurs, if you're an electrician and you're putting in wiring, this is where that installation floater would really step in and provide coverage for you. And the last scenario that maybe you don't think about with an installation floater is temporary storage. Again, as a contractor, you buy excess material and you put it in some temporary storage somewhere off-site. This would include coverage for that type of scenario as well. The reason installation floaters are so important is that a lot of times your projects take time to complete, right? And you're not paid right as you install that material. Or once you purchase that material, you had to purchase it with your own money. You had to kind of front and take on the financial responsibility for that material. Your GC hasn't paid you for it. And if something happens to it before you've been paid for that material, you are solely responsible for it. So as you know, margins can be thin, and an installation floor is a great way to protect your material. And like I said, sometimes maybe your labor. That's where you need to talk with your agent, look at your specific policy. There is some specific policies that will cover labor as well as material. So if you have installed something, of course you have the material cost, but you'll also have your labor cost. The last thing I want to hit on before I let you go is just the cost of an installation floater. It's going to be based on your total receipts as a contractor. But a lot of times when I work with my construction clients and we look at the cost of an installation floater, it is extremely inexpensive. We're talking for maybe $50,000 to $100,000 of limit. It could cost you a couple $100. You need to talk with your agent to get a specific quote, but at least price it out. You might be shocked to see how inexpensive it actually is. All right, that's a wrap on installation floaters. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to send us a comment below or a personal message. We'd love to talk with you and see if we can help you out. Thanks for tuning in. And again, if you found this video helpful, do us a favor, subscribe and click the like button. See you next time.